Bob Eubanks was a pretty popular game show host, as he was host of the Newlywed Game. And over the years, once he had done that, he had made some hits or misses. Some of them were misses, like Trivia Trap, Infatuations, Family Secrets, and this game, which came out long before those three did. And it's the show that he was ashamed to do. And it's what I'm going to be talking about on the Wide World of Game shows today, the Diamond Hit Game. Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews presents Wide World of Game Shows. Greetings, my fellow YouTubers. I'm Doyle, the Big D to you. This is Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews, welcoming you again to the Wide World of Game Shows. Today's game I'm going to be talking about is probably one of the most infamous game shows that came out back in the 70s. Hosted by Bob Eubanks, the man best known for hosting the Newlywed Game. It's a game that borrowed its name from a long dormant volcano on the island of Oahu. That, of course, is in Hawaii. And it's actually the only game show ever to have been taped entirely on location in Hawaii. Prepare yourselves as I talk about the Diamond Head Game. The Diamond Head Game was probably one of the most infamous game shows that came out there. Hosted by Bob Eubanks, the show premiered in syndication in January of 1975, produced by Fishman's Freer Productions, and was distributed by Columbia. This is taped entirely in Hawaii, completely. Okay, now aside from Eubanks, he did have, well, a model, an assistant, Jane Nelson, who I completely forgot because I had seen a few episodes of this game show before. Also, the theme's music was composed by the late great Alan Thicke, who of course would later go on to compose, well, the popular theme to Wheel of Fortune, Changing Keys. Plus, he would, well, compose, well, the themes to other shows as well. And of course, be a big star on the sitcom Growing Pains. Now, the show had two different formats, and the first format was used for the first 13 weeks of the series. For the front game, the audience was divided into 4 sections, each representing one of the islands of Hawaii. 2 contestants were selected from each section at a time to compete in a best-of-3 face-off for the right to play the second round. Eubanks asked a series of general knowledge toss-ups that were either true or false or multiple choice. Buzzing in with a correct answer earned the player a point, but an incorrect answer gave the point to the opponent. Excuse me. The first 2 points advanced to the next round, and the process was repeated with the other 3 sections of the audience. In the second round, the 4 remaining contestants stood at the bottom of a 3-step podium referred to as the base of Diamond Head. In this round, the contestants had to recall items from a list of 12 read by Eubanks. One at a time, the contestants took turns giving answers, stopping only when either one of them answered incorrectly, failed to answer within 3 seconds, or, in rare cases, completing the list. The first player to miss was eliminated from further play, and the other 3 won $50. If a list was completed without a miss, all 4 players won $50 and a new list was played. On the second step, one more player was eliminated, and the 2 survivors won $100 and faced up for a chance to face the money volcano in the bonus round. One last list was played, with the last player standing winning the game. All contestants kept their winnings. In the bonus round, the contestants was given a 15-second time limit inside a modified wind tunnel called the money volcano, which of course that's aka Diamond Head. There were various prize cards and cash in the volcano, and the contestant wore a pouch around his or her waist into which these items were placed as they were plucked out of the air. The contestants were not permitted either to bend down to pick up the items or use their bodies to trap them. Among the dollar amounts in the money volcano was a $10,000 bill, and there were several $1 bills as well, which the contestants were told should not be collected. When time expired, the contestant came out of Diamond Head, and Eubanks pulled out up to 10 of the items from the pouch. One at a time, he revealed them to the contestant, and as long as the $1 bill was not one of them, the contestant had an option to stop and take a bailout prize or keep going. If by any chance a $1 bill was drawn from the pouch, would cause the contestant to go bust. In other words, let me rephrase that, lose everything. All right. Now, in April of 75, after the first half of the run, it continued for the rest of the series. Now, in the front game, 2 teams of 3 contestants competed in 3 question and answer rounds. A category was announced along with 5 possible answers. Eubanks read a statement, and the teams tried to match one of the answers to the statement. Each contestant had their own buzzer. A correct answer earned their team points, 10 in round 1, 20 in round 2, and 30 in round 3, while an incorrect answer or failure to respond allowed the opposing team to answer. Conferring was allowed here. The team with the most points after 3 rounds advanced to the base of Diamond Head and competed against each other for the right to play the Money Volcano. If ties, if any, were broken by sudden death round, in this part of the game, anything other than a right answer earned the player a strike, and 2 strikes eliminated the player. And in the Money Volcano Diamond Head, the first half of the game was played as before. However, Eubanks drew a maximum of only 5 bills and offered opportunities for the contestant to quit and keep their current winnings, or trade for one of 5 bonus envelopes. 3 of the envelopes concealed $100, another $5,000, and the 5th a grand prize. As before, if a dollar bill gets drawn immediately, then your game is over, and that's that. Yeah. Now, later in his career, during the period when he was hosting Card Sharks, which aired on CBS from 1986 and 89, Eubanks admitted on camera during an episode in February of 88 that he had not formed any positive memories of having hosted. In an interview, which you can actually find on YouTube, said it was the which he does talk about that, but you can find the actual Card Sharks clip where Eubanks is talking about the game. It was the it was the worst pizza. Boop boop. Yeah, he made that censored sound that anyone has ever witnessed. Eubanks said it was the show he was most ashamed of doing. Didn't hurt my career. I didn't work for years after that, he joked. He would, however, go back to hosting the Newlywed Game nevertheless. All episodes exist. The series was rerun on GSM from October 1997 to April 1998, and then again from 2000 to 2001. The show's pretty rare to find. You can find maybe a few episodes on YouTube. I'm trying to check. Well, I can only find maybe a couple of episodes from the looks of it. You can also find maybe some clips and what have you, but that's it. There's only a couple of episodes that's on there, including one where someone actually wins a Mercedes-Benz in the Money Volcano, according to Eubanks, which you can hear that in an interview he did. So anyway, yeah. Anyway, so this game's very hard to find and what have you. And like I said, there are clips from the game as well. If you're curious about it, give it a watch. But I'm not sure if you'll be thrilled with the Diamond Head game. So if you're not, then stick with Eubanks' more popular games like the Card Sharks reboot from 1986 or the Newlywed Game, okay? So anyway, that's all I'm going to tell you about this. So, anywho, I'm going to make this short and what have you. So, if you have seen the Diamond Head game, let me know what you thought about it. I'm going to tell you that the games are okay. I don't hate it. I just wished it was, well, and I can understand why Eubanks was ashamed and what have you. I mean, if I wore the Hawaiian shirts he wore, well, I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to explain because I did read someone who had a clip of saying, I think it was the person I had the clip up, or maybe it was someone's comment. So I humbly apologize if I was trying to steal that from you. I'm okay. I wasn't really trying to steal from you, but I kind of do agree with that person, though. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let me know what you thought about this. Have you ever watched the Diamond Head game? Let me know what you thought about in the comment section below. And if you like this video, click the like button, subscribe, be a part of the Big D Nation. Join me next time when I bring to you my review of The Cable Guy with Jim Carrey and Matthew Broderick. So thanks for watching, and if you like this, check out my Wide World Game Shows episodes on the two game shows with Eubanks I was just talking about. The upper left hand corner is the episode on the Newlywed Game. The upper right hand corner is Card Sharks, where I talk about all versions, including the original and the more recent 2000s version. I mean 2020s version. Whoops. Or if you would like maybe something else, maybe you'd like to see a much more good game show, which did have its theme music done by Alan Thicke, and that would be Wheel of Fortune, which actually premiered the same year the Diamond Head game did in 1975. So check out Wheel of Fortune in the bottom left hand corner. The bottom right hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., as well as the Wide World Game Shows, then I'm your guy. Thanks for watching, and next time on Wide World Game Shows, it's going to be another infamous game show, Ruckus. So until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.